tiny, the houses are tiny. You see, even the little local theater inside this community. They're celebrating their 100 years birthday this year, and this little community is known as the Pleasure of Friends. So how about it? Would you like to step outside and take a look? Bars left here by New Harbor. If you're over the age of 18 and sober at the time of the request, they'll make a tattoo anywhere on your body. Exclusive shops, auction houses, furniture shops, jewelers. For you to have a proper break in between the two tours. Where's Churchill? Way over there. Very small bar under the tree, always in the company of a nice group of ducks. There they are. The small guys today. The good guys today. Of the old silver rosettes. Behind you, hand-painted windows, the original ones were Dutch. On the walls here, you have paintings painted up on the top. Family gathering was done in 1884.
Standing behind a castle, and we're looking across from the castle in Denmark at Sweden.
Burial chamber, but there was nobody, and in the cellar they didn't find anybody. So now they think that we have to go to his son, Harald Ludwig, who raised those mounds. But the other mound, what was in there?
(1992), and we're in Anders, Denmark.
We'll try to have a look.
We're headed for Sweden today.
We'll make a 10 minutes walk here and tell you a little bit about these houses which are houses of Holy Ghost, or Holy Spirit, of Holy Ghost. They were sort of hospital, center for caring for poor, homeless, and so on, safe too. And then came Reformation, and the king decided that he wants to run the thing that comes from the countries, eggs, the town, at that time, eggs, butter, and all the other products.
This house was built in 1783. fun to take pictures.
Well, in the moment on the left side, the pastry shop or bakery.
When it's Saturday or Sunday morning, you know.
Too. And this is called Mariager Fjord. Now we'll drive. And think that it will go freely through the border. It will not.
Look at Denmark before we go across to Sweden.
This is a view from the deck of our ship that we're going over to Sweden. Shipyard's going on over there. Chiquita banana boat. See where they're building ships here. It's almost. Oh, this is the back end of one here. just about to go into Gutenberg Harbor here. A little view of the city. There's a church back there.
It's now 3:45 on the 23rd. Right?
Or the 24th. Whatever.
Is it the 24th?
I'm not sure.
It's actually the 24th, not the 23rd.
We're in Gutenberg. That's our bus we've been traveling in. So this is going to go check the naked statue out. Right over there. You can see the other side. There's Otto, our bus driver. He's from Norway.
This is Saturday, September 26th, and we're taking a picture of City Hall right now. Beautiful, beautiful City Hall. This is one of the lakes in Stockholm.
Baltic Sea.
This is the Baltic Sea.
Salt water.
Salt water. Troubadour.
Died 6 years ago?
He died 6 years ago. He sang for Stockholm.
That's Otto. He's our bus driver.
Just up on top, golden, and the windows, you see the fruits hanging down there. It's we say it's one of Northern Europe's most beautiful building, this one in architecture style. It was a Dutchman and a Frenchman which built it in the end of the century. That was built up on poles in the water before. Building there, the orange one, to Tiroler, that's because that's not the land. That's not the land. It's just was water, so it's not a natural ground there. We need to go down.
Lift since 1850.
It's a restaurant.
Lift
there.
from 1858.
Little marketplace here to the right, by Slussen, by the underground station. Now comes the sun, and here is the Baltic Sea, salt water, and in the winter time it's frozen, and then the icebreakers have to work hard. Down to the left we have the yellow, 3 big icebreakers, yellow and blue they are, and they're breaking the ice for the Baltic Sea in the winter.
These are the icebreakers that are going to be used next week, I'm sure. Looking over Old Town. amusement park.
Toilet.
Most important sign in the city. Picture of Old Town.
They rub your head too much.
Yeah, we gotta have all the good luck we can get.
This is the smallest statue in Sweden, in Stockholm.
The main marketplace, which was the main marketplace in Stockholm in medieval times. So those cobblestones here, they're not very old. They're from the last century. But this lane is old, this erection up to the Opera Square place. Today there are 3,000 people living in the old town. And you see the apartments, they're narrow, they're dark, they're small, but it's very popular to live here. They can't rent apartments here. They have to buy apartments. And a two-room apartment perhaps 700,000 Swedish kronor, but they are not 60 square meters. A normal two-room apartment is perhaps only 40 or... The one going up here to the right if you should go down in between the greenhouse. This was the main meeting place for all the Stockholmers when Stockholm was just this tiny little island. Stortorget, torg, that's marketplace, but you see today there is no market here. Only once a year for Christmas we have our Christmas market here. We put up our Christmas tree and all those small little stores where you can buy the Christmas candies. The building this one is the stock exchange down below, the Swedish Nobel Prize Academy up above. Nobel Prize now. Never been behind
This is the
there,
men's
but the
room.
men's they go behind and they come out really satisfied, so it must be a best.
Well, you know, I have to wait a minute. I have to put on my royalty look. It takes a little while.
You got it?
Yeah, which is my good side? There we are.
You can-
We're here
you
now.
can move to this
Home
one.
of our ancestors.
Go in there and you want the other eye.
Okay, Grip.
That's for sure.
Look at them.
The place is called Mariefred. Gripsholm is the castle.
Yes.
What were you saying? I'm sorry. People look more Swedish here than
Yes. Only when the sun is out. Otherwise, it's terrible.
Stockholm, I think half the people were Swedish. We met so many American girls working there. Oh, yes.
Some have a drink from the well and get typhoid fever.
Got it?
That's underneath.
He doesn't want us, so let's get out of this.
I got you anyhow.
So daintily, I went.
You stay there and I'll get a picture of you. Did you put the date in there?
No, what date is it?
27.
27. Really pretty view here from the castle. Great views.
The name of the
What is the name of it?
Griswold, isn't it?
Griswold Castle?
Maria.
Maria Fred. Maria Fred.
Maria
is the name of the city.
The church, there's a stone where the king stabbed another king.
Have a dragon Eve trough up here.
Who was to look after them? She was an old woman who sometimes came to Kathul to lend a hand.
September 28th. This is just some scenes of the pretty colors. See the sheep?
Just as long as we're together on the highway, we won't have Rome was a little day. So this little city has a moral to think about.
That's pretty Americanized.
If there's a will, we'll find a way.
Swedish village.
But in my garden, it's all withered, dark, and bare. This place is cobweb, overgrown, decayed, and ugly. And in my heart, I don't feel any hope at all.
That's pretty.
When he came out in a silk scarf and said, "Hello, listen, why not come in and shoot the breeze with me this evening?"
This is about 25 miles out of
What I said I'll
Karlstad.
never know.
We're headed toward Norway.
And then he treated me to brandy and Havanas. You forgot
Christmas trees that have been planted. You see this all over Denmark and Sweden.
Sit there, feeling in the roadside grass, singing do-I-do, fierce and quick. There was Linda, the hard-to-get wandering gypsy. There was Finicky Vicky, and Ava and Chrissy.
Already. Flow up the coast. Look that way. And they get some in West Virginia. Go up the coast.
The church, that's
Oh, that's beautiful with the water underneath.
Like heavy stones by me.
Mind you, like Tascas.
Looks like you can walk on it, huh?
Looks like Canada.
There's little ripples over here.
The yellow house means wealth. The red house means that they're average income people.
There was such a tremendous pressure on politicians and on the government that finally it came to. So they have a big guy there. Now when we stop, I will go quickly to see if they have opened this counter here. Different, everything changed already.
Welcome to Norway. In Norway, this is
Norway started
just
dominating
about
the country. And
20
then in
miles from the
1397,
border
you remember,
in Norway.
Queen Margaret I of Denmark united all three countries. Well, she was really queen of two countries when it started because she was married to
See kind of the fog way out there in the distance.
Drag out the hotel there that first day. First night you were at all that. And they gave you that Soco. Soco.
Isn't that pretty?
Did you see the badger, or not a badger, but like there's three of them.
Yeah. Type of fish, I guess.
No, they're
Insects?
what do you call
Muskrat.
them? Muskrat.
Oh,
They were
really?
muskrats.
Oh, excellent.
Yeah, there it is.
They stay in the wood?
Yeah.
Muskrat, I see them building something over there. They're building a dam.
Yeah, they build dams this time of the year.
Or
There's a
beavers,
house
were they?
over there.
They were beavers. They weren't muskrats.
Oh,
Gary told me the wrong thing.
Like beavers cut fruit.
But you're all friends, you know.
war, or at least they were enemies most of the history. So they got these Scottish soldiers and they killed them off almost all, and it was pillar.
This is
See the mountains out there?
Games will be concentrated around 1994. So we had Olympics this year and for 2 years time again.
We start with the film, so we go to the movie, and afterwards, this is the shopping center for the Olympic Games. And then the main street over there, if you like to walk and so on, and you start again 5 minutes. Okay? We'll start with the film, and then the guide will take you to the exhibition.
Tell me, can't they skate outdoors anymore? Why, that thing's huge. It's going to dominate the landscape.
Yeah, but it's sure going to be nice. Don't you see what it looks like?
But if I were them, I'd have used steel.
We have to do what we're best at and use what we've got. And that means wood. I'm sure they spent generations developing the Viking ship, but when they finally got it right, it lasted for 700 years.
It's big enough here to play indoor soccer when the Olympics are over. Track and field events too. In fact, all kinds of sports.
And conventions and concerts and, you know, these buildings have to be used afterwards too. Now this is quite a place for those rock. Good thing Norway has all that experience boring through rock for tunnels and hydroelectric plants.
The focus of attention is bound to be on this one. It isn't just the athletes who get to prove their mettle.
The Olympics are a real challenge for the architects, engineers, builders, and all the other specialists as well.
And over 6,000 volunteers, don't forget.
The games are going to be a driving force in these parts for a long time to come. Bobsledding. That's not what I call a sport. The fatter they are, the faster they go.
Now hang on a minute.
Just fill your pockets full of lead and let her rip.
It's a good thing they can't hear you down in Europe. Those folks are top-trained athletes. Besides, there are weight limits. You have to remember they can reach speeds of 120 kilometers an hour.
Oof, that's insane. And they're risking their lives.
This one here is the safest and best run ever built, both for luge and bobsledding. And just look at how it's situated.
It does fit into the landscape nicely. Think of all those poor people who have to stay in a hotel.
Rubbing elbows with people they know.
And all those luncheon buffets.
Vikings came to Lillehammer and they were bringing with them
ski jumps in Lillehammer.
And now to the right, that's the Håkons Hall, and down below it's Kirsten Hall.
This is on the way up to the ski jumps.
Yep.
This is a view above Lillehammer, overlooking from the ski slopes. Joyce making her own path. Don't fall. Here they're going up to the ski jump. Joyce wants me to run down and take a picture there.
Jump.
This is looking out the big jump. How many meters?
90.
90 meters? How far is that in feet?
That's
Supposed to be just as flat no matter how you fell.
So very good profile is, still on the on the hill, and then it's covered from both sides by trees. hit immediately. That's what the problem you will see in Holman College in Oslo is completely different thing. Just like sculptures sticking out. Here's the layout made on the slope. And then they have to profile the landing. Just go far enough, they will start higher. And then there will be a very good competitor. And he jumps over the critical point. And then the next series they start lower again. That's where danger starts. You have to land on the slope. If you land on the flat, then you break everything. And that's very important to know where you land. When you the thing they do usually, you see them jump, well, of course they do take off, they do jump, but maybe just fraction. It's not really, it's not like the essential, most essential thing is timing. If they really have perfect timing, then they will keep and then position. And then with the last moment, they also do this trick depending on doing okay, they will be able to but in winter it will be snow. There will be, well, there's missing one structure yet, because there will be something on the tracks, because the tracks are very fast. They will land down, you don't see it. All this land will see it. When it slows down, and then usually in a hollow, you see, you'll see it when it's not ready. When we come to Oslo, then you'll see all the Olympic facility jump from 1952. No, jump the whole yes. But then you can see it's a hollow, which in summer they will fill with water and they will jump into water with somersault and so on, and there will be concert shell and everything. But in winter, it's closed, the water is pumped out and then they land and they lose the speed, uphill and stop. There will be an elevator over there. Yeah, but oh yes.
What's that?
Well,
okay.
Acrobatics, but not. Probably they will make some shows, but it will be not in the competition this year. You see, there is a short down to the right. No, we are not on the other side.
You don't have to
I go first, so don't worry.
You promise?
Yeah. I don't promise. So that we can see. Look at the nice house now to the left.
Get out and take one of these rocks. They're probably treasures.
Lillehammer, 2 years early. This will show you what the construction is going to look like.
Do you think we should take one with the...
Yeah, that'll give a better view of the whole thing. Towards the evening from our window, overlooking the city of Lillehammer. We're just up on the slopes over there. There's the lake down there. Here. See a little bit of the town. Lights are starting to come on. Some of the lights later on in the evening now across the lake.
Oh, is that pretty? That is indescribable.
September 29th, 1992. We're still in Lillehammer. This is the morning. It's about 8 o'clock. We just had breakfast. We're just getting ready to go on our tour. Got about a half an hour, 45 minutes. We're going to go for a little walk. See the lake down there. See the lake just like glass. A few of the homes around it there. Little church way, way out there. Ski slopes are directly north of us here, so we can't see them. The shot of our room in Lillehammer. This is just an extra.
And it's so mild, I think summer will come again. You know, it was normal with that snow now here in a fortnight. But it's been a very mild already. And I'm glad because then I can keep the garden in the daughter when I live with him. It's our last day. The official name is Mrs. Spaghetti. Yes. They are rather. Yes, well, we'll talk about that first. So now, 100 years ago, the pillory stood all over Europe on the marketplace, but we had no marketplace. So they put the pillory outside the churches. It had nothing to do with the church, just that we had show you how we lived 200 to 300 years ago.
And these the actual houses that have been moved here?
Yes, them on sledge and have them transported, and today by lorries. So it's very easy. It's not like houses in Europe that are made of stone. That's very expensive to make a house in here. But in Scandinavia, we mean these here, the pillars here, and they are the staves, and then you have one log up there and one there, and the planks go vertical. That is the stave construction. So the main part, the little church that stood up valley, was sold on auction. Very many churches were taken down and sold on auction. People wanted better churches. And Mr. Sandvik bought this one when it was sold, but it had been enlarged. So the main part comes from 1300, but the transepts come from 1700. And then it was taken down and put up again here. So we'll walk in now and see what it's like today. And I do have, if you have any questions, please ask me, so that we can talk together. You have recovered? Yes, all right.
Okay, Dennis. We're going to pray
That's
for you.
Years ago, they went to the church where the ancestors were from, and he knew that they had an uncle that had lead the way for a lot of the young people can't roll on who was so brave.
Stand for generations, and it took rather about 20 or 15, 10 to 15 years to build the house. Because we had to cut the logs, and we had to dry the logs, and have them put perfectly ready. So when the house was put up, it was put down. This is a fine log that was 700 years old, and stood up valley, was hollowed out and came here. You could say curiosity or something like that. But we'll see inside them. If I'm able to open, it was very old, it was only stuck. Yes, it's because of us. Yes, very well. Oh, for goodness sake.
All right, for Dennis. Put Dennis in there. Put Dennis in there. I have one of those.
The founder of the museum had a great sense of humor, and he bought a press for counterfeit money that he put inside, just to make a fascinating story. So there was really a man that had made counterfeit notes 200 years ago, and he had hidden the mattress under some stones in the forest. So it was found by a man that was out hunting foxes, and Mr. Sandvik bought it and put it inside here. So this is the mattress then. And we have made some notes for you. Here you are. This is a counterfeit one and this is a genuine one.
You can't tell the
So
difference.
there
can
you see what it's like then.
A little bit you can on this one.
Yes.
The
10 riksdaler, Danish kurang. You could buy 2 very good cows for that. You always count in animals. So we call it a money tree, but it has nothing to do. The money were never made here. I just opened just to show you, just a curiosity, and to show you how well things keep in our valley, because we have this very dry inland climate. There you are.
I hear the bell.
Time to go this long. Time to go in, Peter.
Right hand side, all goes on the left hand side. To the other and toward the children. Couple of weeks in one farm, couple of weeks in the next farm. But then it was decided that there should be a school like this one in each parish. And the same school was put up all over Norway. You had one big room here, and you put one, and at last you put it together. So if you could read now with me Norwegian, K, A makes ka, K, E makes ki, makes ka. That means cake. Cake, Ålesund, it's in that way. You have a valley called Ål, it's written in that way. And you have the Ö, like that. That is an Ö.
Teacher, I
You
can't
have a
say.
tone, pardon?
We can't say, teacher.
Yes, yes. You see? That is an Ö. And you have a town called Hønefoss. That is an Ö. Long Å, Ö. And they You have a very special one. That is an A. For instance, honor. That is ære. And to learn something, that is Are min mor og Knut han min bror. Med bur og på en plass der som ingen kunne tro at noen kunne bo. Og plassen heter Luren, himmelturen. Steinrøy, svelt i hel. That was I know one song that you know. School days, dear old golden school days. Reading and writing and arithmetic, taught to the tune of the hickory stick. You were my lady calico, I was your bashful baby below. You rubbed on my sleigh, I love you so. When we were a couple of kids. You were too young for that. That always fascinates me, because you that have my age, you know it, and I've been taught it by guests that have our age. But young people, they don't know that song. Maybe we should take an Elvis. Yes, we'll walk out.
Home is 500 years old.
Right, and so you lifted half of it up in the morning and let the smoke out. Today, you know, we've cheated with some plastic and you see how that passed on there. It's all destroyed. But you know, I didn't know. So it was very practical. You know, I didn't know that in USA, just a couple of weeks ago, an American guest told me that he came from a farm and he was given the bladder of pig to use as a football. And also he said they used bladder of pig inside the leather in the football. And he used it as a football, he just blew it up. It's very thick, very elastic. Have you heard about that?
What are you doing upside down?
This lake near Sun is usually frozen until May at least. Last year, I remember a little story about some Norwegians and some Swedes ice fishing in Minnesota. And those works just as good in the Sweden.
This is leaving Lillehammer, kind of overlooking the lake here.
Whitewater rafting on it?
Yeah, that's a good idea.
In front of us on the rock right now we can see it on the left, we'll just press it.
This is the city of Olkstead.
Oh, potato. Yeah, that's the way you should.
Isn't that beautiful? Oh, look at how pretty this is. Oh, yeah. Hard to go home and tell anyone how pretty that is.
Right? You have to see it for yourself.
Yeah,
It's hard to describe.
I sure hope our videos turn out good.
Don't, everybody was bored stiff watching.
They were the silent kind, I'm sure.
Yes.
Oh, and you know
We
what
have
I
those
did?
too.
I took them all and I had them made into video.
Did you?
Yep. Yep. And they put a little music to it, and actually you still can't hear us speak, but there's a musical background.
Was it pretty clear then? Were
Not
they
bad. Not bad. Some of them.
My whole wedding.
We have
Very. The stone which
What
was
was the
used
age?
for the
1170 was the
from
1170
the,
church.
meetings or protected, you know, emperor against his own people.
Let the cows go all the way down to the
Waterfall way out there.
looks like it starts way up.
Gorgeous here.
Mountain ash seen all the way from Sweden to Sweden.
Probably should have gotten a panoramic.
And then finally, when he had enough, he thought, then he decided to go back home. And
Get home there, Ancho.
Down to the river. Yeah, goodbye, Hugh. Got that on video too.
see, there is a man who takes care of this little camping site, and he just made a bridge, plateau, of course, and there is snow yet or water from last snowfall, rain. I mean, from last days, and it's drinking like this from the side of the mountains here in Norway, everywhere. Whole summer. In winter, of course, those water. A short picture stop.
Watch this.
Yeah, I'm picking up your video.
I know. That was only a test. This is only a test. We'd like to introduce you to the mountainous scenery in Norway. Hi, I'm Maggie Wasselson.
Hi, Fred.
This is Fred. He's from Long Island. We'd like to welcome you to Norway. I'm practicing. I know it should be.
Oh, that's so pretty.
Now we've been talking to Otto that maybe we'll make a little detour.
Up over 1,500 feet.
2,400 approximately. No more timber. A lot of rock. More rock. Well, that's Jack's head. No. Tyven. This is a lake, Lake Tyven.
These roads were started in the 1790s.
or the guy. I never went with him.
Isn't that pretty? Oh my goodness. Look at how pretty that is. Oh.
Color.
You make one up though. There.
Swimming pool. My goodness. Pretty modern out here.
We'll find out, I'm sure.
That would be a good panoramic here.
There's around. They shortened it.
Well, you see, the story is completely true.
A little farmstead up here. Nope. Wow.
I'll watch it on the video. I never saw it.
From our hotel room here in Lauderdal, Norway. Kind of a little valley along the way. Not a real big town. No television. At least not in the rooms. They got a few places here, but right down in the valley here. Looks like a few hundred houses. Room's fairly good size. Hardest beds we've ever had.
Right, it's where you had a glacier or something and cut it open, and it's the water. You know, it's they don't call it a glacier. Millions of years old.
Ready to go. She was in a hurry.
Gary!
Hi, Gary.
We're on the boat.
Whoa! We're on the boat now. We're on the boat.
It's all you're filming before you get out in the middle of the fjord.
This is the light. Look at that.
Your friends are
Ellie and Don.
like when you're cruising, you're supposed to have your swimsuit on. And I got it on.
You can explain that as they see it.
Here's Joyce out seal watching.
What's that street?
That's Joyce. I just got him.
What is it?
Here's Bergam. There's where we came on. And we're going down around here and around here and coming out by Vangness. That's where we'll get off again. So it takes 2.5 hours to go there. And all the way back down here, here's Bergam down in here. Sun came out now. Sure helped. Girls are eating. right up the line here. That's way up. Comforts and convenience of their own little patio here.
And then he's going to say, and I got them the chairs and I made sure they were comfortable.
Far. Far. Oh, yeah, I see it. Oh, yeah, you get a lot of seagulls? Oh, you can hear them.
Down there.
Now that she was just gone. Look over here. Absolutely crazy.
These two falls are just across from each other.
And this one goes down. Yeah, they go down and go up.
And you can see the sheep. Here they're farming in this area. Like potatoes.
People in the States that never understand this. I'm not sure I do. Actually, I think there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 waterfalls here. Yeah.
5 waterfalls?
Here's a tiny. Isn't that a tiny one up there, or is that just?
I think that was
It's
one.
just dribbly. Not much. Oh, and there's one back here. So
Oh, that's beautiful. Oh,
trespassing.
oh.
Where are they?
I don't know. I was asking
Oh.
you. Did you see him?
Gosh.
See, I didn't either. One
Last
never knows.
That's how Bill paid for this trip.
This is a perfect, beautiful town.
Yeah. Back down.
Look at that. Isn't it gorgeous?
Did you get that with the blue up there?
Up top, look at that. All the way up there. Hey, you see it coming down? How do you describe this when you go back home?
Hard to describe. Hard to find words. Nobody'd believe you anyhow.
No, that's right. You have to see it yourself.
You could not. Australia's we want to go out. Because Sydney, I think, is probably a little bit prettier than Stockholm. I think Sydney is my favorite city, any city I've ever been in because of the waterways and the opera house and all that.
There's a little bit of snow up there. Pretty view.
Wonder how many times this ship goes back.
Look at that dirty old fashioned snow.
Not too often seen a restaurant with grass top.
Yeah. I don't think they mowed it this way.
See the sun hitting the reflection in the waterfalls. Oh, that's beautiful.
Well, this would be good for sleigh riding, wouldn't it? When the snow's down, the bottles left in the snow.
That's about it.
All we have to do is build up a little bike.
I'll make sure you
Oh, it's going down.
The fall on the right side will come again to this one.
Took me on a ride at a time.
So going up to Corcovado.
Now to the right, view on the valley, but we'll have from the top to and the fall again the same one.
Goodness.
Now in a moment on the left side, also be quick.
wait. I'm switching. Wait. Oh
Yeah.
my God.
Otto will tell you about it.
Oh.
Yeah.
The chip off the old block.
Own a piece of the rock.
Bricks are fully in half.
Yeah, that makes no shot.
Trouble.
Good
man, look. Look, it's
Get out of the way.
And it's out of fiction.
Why?
His car.
I wouldn't.
I know you're ready. You're covering your face like, oh.
I was.
It's not like there are any guardrails.
I don't like any.
You're leaning over too far.
You got the perfect spot, Bill, huh? Perfect seat today.
What's this large toothpick about? I think that's
Well,
your,
it
your
looks like
award.
that he's done it again. Yeah.
Oh.
so you can have
Just
10
step
times
back.
and everybody will go this way anyway. Please, wide.
No, just take a picture coming out of the bunker. Boy, that was a bathroom? How come Dennis was down here? See what the rating is in here.
You didn't have it. It wasn't that much worth the trip in here.
Good.
They used to have the dash.
He wouldn't have done it, but the girls did it. So his voice
Yeah, maybe.
That we go up and see the sunset, but today, right now, you see, we don't know if there will be visible sunset, and I don't.
We have the market in there at the end of the harbor. Oh, and let me mention this boat here, the blue, red and white one. That's an interesting one. It is a theater boat. They play theater on board, and they bring the theater to smaller places along the coast of Norway, so it's really a very, very good idea. And then one of our Westamorans leaving the harbor here. Oh, that's an old one, a little one there, but we have so many of the Westamorans. Have you heard about them? No, it's almost, you can see it looks a bit like a catamaran, but they are built in Western Norway. They are rather special, and they are called Westamorans, and we export them to all over the world. Do we have any Canadians here? No Canadians today? Well, we export them to Canada. You'll find quite a few of them there. You find them even in China, in the Bosphorus Strait, and all over. Westamorans from Norway.
Ship travels to Newcastle, England on a regular basis. This is where the Yumkop traveled in.
Seafaring days.
All right, Dennis, can you shave my length?
5 minute days when I was in the Navy.
Are you through there?
Yep.
Okay, shave my length.
There you go.
Dennis.
Over there.
I don't see it. Where's our...
Oh, yes.
Did you put the date in?
Just beyond the tree.
What's the date?
It's way to the left.
What's the date, Bill?
The date
October
today's
1st.
the 30th.
Oh.
The 1st? The 31st. That's what we're saying. Wednesday.
October 1st.
32nd we go to Oslo. Kids going to school.
Botanical garden. Then we will be coming up here to Denmark Square in just a little while. And it was really a pretty. And did you notice the rhododendrons? They are in bloom again. And
Troll trees.
It's an ice cream stand here. Opens up in season.
Yeah, in season.
We're walking up to Edvin Grieg's summer cottage.
Fred says, oh, he's got good morning, Mrs. Grego, couldn't you have tea? And she said, no, I want to. I don't know what's going on.
Deer mud. Greg's home. Beautiful.
It's a highway on the other side. It was opened in 1985. You wouldn't think it was like this one.
And this is where they were buried. Husband and wife together. Into the wall of the rock.
When you first went into that room, that's scary thought.
Oh, yes, ma'am.
They're buried. This is the top view of this is an overview of Bergen from a high point. A lot of apartments up there, condominiums.
Sure you do that here for all of this. That's right. Jesus Christ. They're going to fall off the make it go side of the slip. Yeah, I didn't see him, but I don't
know what to say. Pretty.
Bergen.
Bygenter. Or no, Norberg.
Do it like this. Goes through so many tunnels, and this also makes it very costly to build roads. They have till now drilled approximately 1,000 tunnels in Norway, and they still plan to build some very long ones. There is one 13.5 mile plan a couple of years from now on the way to the North Cape, and only 4.5 million people pay all these taxes to build this road. So no wonder that the roads were very bad until recently, when they discovered oil, that a lot of money from oil went to road building. You'll see today also when we drive along Hardanger Fjord what kind of roads they are along the fjords, and we'll see only a very little part of these thousands and thousands of kilometers that they have on this kind of road. Drive through Bergen and have outing Sundays, and there are also cottages for summer vacations or camping places.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, isn't that nice? Right on the side. You could fall right over there. Hold the sheep in at night and count the wool every night. This is under the falls. There's a walk up there.
So still, it's like a mirror. Amazing. This is really beautiful. Mind your way, Gary?
Nope.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Isn't that birdie?
Well, this is not perfect. Sometimes it's really like
Yeah. Yeah.
Weather gives you the incentive to want to hold.
Hey, there's a yacht.
Oh, I see that.
Right here. Or a ferry.
Right there. Good. Yeah. think you will remember the sound. It's a very sharp sound, and it's in this village here to the left where they made it, this kind of fiddle. There is a saying that ordinary fiddle
is made in this
made
village.
of cat's guts, and to make a hardanger fiddle, you need a whole cat.
That means fish farm.
Oh yeah.
There's sheep on an island.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah. K-V-A-N-D-A-L, Kandal, and that's where we take a ferry boat. Ferry is supposed to leave 20 minutes to 5, but you know they can change this. This is a little place, sometimes it's delayed, sometimes it's on time. We'll see how it works today. And there is no booking possible, so we have to be ahead of time in case there are 2, 3, 4 trucks and so on. Though buses have priority with people, so it shouldn't be any problem to get space on this ferry. And then the crossing is short, approximately 20 minutes to 20 minutes. So, and this time those of you who want to drive on board, you can stay on the coach. Others we will walk on board, but they will drive from the ferry on the other side. Please come back on the bus before we come to before we dock completely, so we can drive immediately and not waste time on the other side walking. On the ferry there are restrooms, similar system as on the one we were before, so please use it. After the crossing we'll have more than 1 hour drive yet. So we'll be going to Utne, U-T-N-E, Utne. Here's Kvantal, and we'll go to Utne. Oh, it's empty.
I've been wondering when you're going to break it out.
It's some tourist shop.
Where's you in? Take one of me.
She's not going to make a good picture. She goes.
Glacier behind it. That's something.
jam up.
She did love
Lots of money. I got nothing on my mom. She said, I'll tell you something. And then how
They changed that R to D every dog
I really love him. And she said, it's hard to be just as easy to love a girl with money as it is without. I thought I should have listened to her.
So what's your point? Marry someone for money and then fall in love with them?
Yeah.
Isn't that what you two did? What did he do? Give you 2 cows and take her off at the end?
It's a crazy road, isn't it?
Isn't it?
Yeah. It's only one lane in most areas.
Then they widen in certain spots where you
There's
can.
no traffic.
That's right. Imagine this in the season. Henrik, in the season over here, the traffic must be backed up, no? No? Oh, yeah. Yes.
Knows he's being watched.
Oh,
Thank you.
close that accordion.
Don't have to slow down.
We got it, Otto. Don't worry. We got it, Otto.
There's next one again.
I got a picture of that.
We're behind you, Otto.
As long as you don't overtake him.
Whoops.
We're 100% behind you. Nick's there putting on the brakes for you and everything. All you gotta do is steer.
That's all. I'll worry about the
Who will
brakes.
be cleaning the bus tonight? Is there anybody behind him then?
A lot of brown underwear.
Or there is over being behind? Well, you see, until last year we were going on the one road, which was pretty tricky. And sometimes we had to change seats.
See? Red.
In power stations, you know, far from home, many take care of roads. They drill tunnels, build tunnels. Country is very long, and then only for. I know it's a little dark.
Yeah, I know.
There is a waterfall for those on the right side right now. You see how nice it reflects the water?
Right down in the water. Isn't that pretty?
Reflection.
Should have gotten there a little earlier.
We got the rocks up there. Oh, yeah, look at it. Nice rock.
We'd have a rock group.
Heaven can wait. There's no tunnel there. And again, it goes up here.
How many curves have we come to since we started?
I'd say about 78. Get married, we'll have to tell you how much
Look at that, you got two here. That'll take very good.
We could walk across over there and get some work.
The end of the day.
This is October 2nd, 1992. This is an overlook out of our window.
Wow, what a...
Name of this town is Rodal.
No, no.
Oh.
On a Friday morning.
That's right. Really?
You never know that it's real.
Really? And what, in here you can see the clouds.
This would have to be an artist's dream.
Like a painting.
Hey, if I took a picture, would I get that?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can.
Well, come over here. Would I have to have telephoto or just regular?
They're taking over all these little cities. RODAL, right? Look at the sheep way up there on the side.
Yeah, you see it up there?
They hook the barn right to the house. They're doing that. And then you don't need to go out in the winter to get to that barn.
There they go, right over the mountain. Way down. You should be sitting here. There's goats down there.
Where?
What? There's a couple with the. Ew.
That's a good one to remember.
I guess he got the job.
Otto, going up to the sky. This is all right.
Oh God, this is like you're like lean to the center of the butt.
Yeah.
Oh, with the sheep, I mean.
We are not supposed to disturb the sheep.
Oh no! He's gone.
It's all right if we get out and walk.
We were way down there.
Those crazy Americans. We've been all up here on the road. Yeah, for the morning constitution.
They got chairs up here.
Where we're stopping for coffee break?
Like, what are you guys doing up here?
Goes into the mountains. It's interesting. I know that I won't get up
Focus. Good, you keep contemplating.
I thought he fell asleep already.
Bill keeps waking him up.
She'll keep me awake all night and he keeps me awake all day because he's resting.
Go over the top. It's a cop-out.
Right over there.
What?
Troll.
Right on top of that little top.
See a troll somewhere?
Yeah.
Oh, well, trolls here and goats in the tunnel. We go outside.
The book I just finished had lemmings in it.
Did it?
Alaska. I don't even know what they are. But they like that.
Open the window. Oh, I know.
Yeah.
There's a
Approximately,
little
and then
troll keeping
we'll
watch.
see going down.
To the left of the sign.
Tonight, it's lucky that we didn't have snow.
It's terrible.
Oh, it'd be terrible.
Look at the way.
You see this year, but it was only a corridor in the middle. You see there's still snow on the side.
Gee, we missed it.
Beautiful spot for a land.
Look at this time. Wide left.
I got this turn, Bill.
Wide left.
I'm watching the avalanche.
And to the right, this thing sticking out of the earth, that's the air shaft. From the tunnel we are not
I'm
in.
watching you.
Air shaft. Huh? That's an air shaft?
Yeah.
That's the tunnel.
Get the bottle.
Hey, Henry?
Yes.
How much tax is on the gasoline up here? I bet you go into
Yeah,
surplus.
there's snow. There's snow. That's right now.
This is a tunnel going through. Coming out.
There it is.
There's water.
With the clouds reflecting.
Get where the bus is.
Oh, I'd buy it tomorrow. Let's stop it.
Wow, look at that. The mountains
We'll make
reflecting
a little picture stop here for the reflections again.
It was pretty.
Look at, somebody had to throw junk in. Who's kidding?
That is beautiful.
And there's flowers.
It's just like staying water, if you translate.
Staying water. This is called
S-T-A-V.
Sto Vatnet. S-T-A with a dot above. Sto Vatnet. V-A-T-N. V-A-T-N-E-T. Vatnet.
standing water.
Reflecting the ice.
Ice on that
Look at the little church. Is that what that is? Oh no, it's just have a line or
inscription on that wall in this exterior passage. You haven't seen the passage yet, I think, no? On this wall you will find a runic inscription. And this inscription tells that the church was consecrated in the year 1242 and dedicated to the Holy Virgin of N for Mary, 1242. The meaning of this inscription, we can't read it, but the experts say so. And this exterior passage down the church was built to protect the church from wet and stormy weather. It was used as a warehouse. The sailors brought this disease to Norway, and the lepers had to stay in the passage, but you will find an opening in the chancel on the right side, and through this little window the lepers received the communion from the minister. In all the Norwegian state churches you will find these small windows for the lepers. The wall decorations here are all oil painting from 1668. In the chancel, the 12 apostles are painted. In the nave, what we call rose painting in Norway. I think you have heard of it.
This is the outside of the staved church, or the inside of the outside. Bell tower moved in here. 1850 was moved over here because it was too heavy for the church.
When you go through that gate, when we go through that gate, it is Gustav Vigeland's second wife who was the mother, and you will see how pretty she was.
This is a sundial. This is... I got a good picture of you there.
Beings. You see, what are they doing, those human beings? They do as we all do. They strive to come to the light. That's what we all of life. And some are coming fast to the top, others need help, some are falling, and some never start. That's life as it is. Monolith means one stone, granite stone. You have seen on your trip that there is one thing we have enough in this country, different kinds of stone. Yeah. Gustav Vigeland started to make experiments with granite stone statues because that was completely new in those days. Almost all statues in stone, what kind of material did they use? Marble. But Gustav Vigeland couldn't here because those statues should be outdoor in the winter with snow and ice. It had to be a much harder stone. So we started to make experiments with those 36 groups, and we start life with the mountain of babies. And she is Alma Mater, the mother of all the babies in the world. And look at them, how happy they are, Mama is and hers. Look at their faces. We say Gustav Vigeland is an expressionist, which was a style coming up in European art with a Norwegian painter. I suppose you have heard about him, Edvard Munch. He was the first painter in Europe. He said, I want to paint human feelings as they are, for good, for bad. So he created a new style. He painted love, hatred, jealousy, melancholy, and so on. And Gustav Vigeland is an expressive sculpture. And you see grandfather telling stories, and we go around now, but you look out where you walk, so you don't fall down the steps here. Girls talk a lot while they are taking care of the smaller children. They talk too, and they grow up with a smile in their faces. And if you go further, you can see what the boys are doing, you know.
Say some girls.
Look out for the steps. Where are they? Well, okay, they are wrestling. And they play together. And you must touch. You will get surprised how smooth. Alpha's model, he looked like that man up there, Gustav Vigeland. And childhood has come to an end. Symbolically, they are looking towards a new period of life. And next period means falling in love. Tender love. And further on, what's going to happen further on? Mama makes the bride's hair. She's getting married now. Grandma gives, maybe tomorrow, he is to have a girl for her. That's married. A young lady, and that man isn't young, so who are they, can you guess? Yeah. Second one. She was very good. That's two men. They are not friends anymore. Look at them. They are wrestling again. According to Gustav Vigeland. Peace in their faces. And look at those three very old ladies. And we end life with the mountain of dead bodies. And we started with the birth of new life. So we have seen the first cycle of life. It is very monumental here. That's because it is granite. We are going to see his main work, the bronze mountain down there. You will see it's a very different style. And we go down, and the bus is arriving at the main peak.
17 meters, 260 feet tall.
In 1900, he wrote a letter home saying that in Paris there are so many pretty fountains. I want to make one for Oslo. And this one was finished in 1916. And you see the live tree, 5 live trees in each corner. That's an old symbol. And we have human beings in the live tree here. And we start with the babies. They have just started their life. This is me, said Gustav Vigeland. I am proud, wondering about life. And when he was 12, he was a very good wood carver. He was technician in his family, but he came to Oslo at 18 because he wanted to be a real sculptor. So much talent and so many ideas. And the boy has met a friend life together, and we shall explore this way. Yes, if you come close up, make a nice group. We have 6 giants. The pessimistic types are hiding their heads because of the burden of life, while the optimist looks towards life. Well, so here I tell you about Gustav Vigeland's first marriage. In the 1890s, he was a young man. He was born in 69. He lived together with one of his mothers, and the result was a child. And in those days, you had better be married. So he said to her, I can marry you if you like, but the condition is that we divorce at once. My head is filled with ideas to statues which I have to make, and it doesn't give me time for a family life. She said that's okay with me, but when it should be realized, she tried to hold on to him for 5 years before they divorced. So the result was to hang on to life. So, men and women, old bodies, and they are on their way out of the life tree, while the new generation are coming in to take over. Grandpa takes farewell. Grandpa cannot get up anymore. Grandpa is dead already. And the life tree has turned into death tree, and death separates husband and wife, and the bodies are turned into savages, and that's it. But you know that life goes on, that one day that he comes back here with 57 bronze statues. To walk the 3-kilometer labyrinth.
Frost hasn't hit most of them. They're still fairly good.
All the time going on human beings. You see here, human beings with the evil. And who are winning? I cannot tell you. It is not. See, not winning. And those statues, we made them during the 1920s. And all the statues in the shop, that made a stop on the middle of the bridge. But what you see here are different healing techniques. You mean to say now, 100 No, as a that's me. It's prettier than in midsummer. You're really lucky today. And ladies and gentlemen, man tries to break out from the life of wheel of life, I mean. He isn't happy there. Why? There has to be a woman. And here they are together in the life wheel with their babies on both sides. And this is my favorite, that little girl. I think she has had something very good to eat. That's why she is tapping her stomach. And there is very expressive. And when a girl gets angry, she behaves like that. She's not behaving a bit different. That boy disappeared in November and came back in May. He was stolen, cut off his leg, And then a telephone came to the biggest newspaper in Oslo telling that he was hidden someplace in the forest. And there he was, so he came back again in May.
Once a man and women, complete harmony.
And there she's a young woman waiting for a man to come. And there she's a mud. Show your life. And you have the same two boys to the left. One wing. And back there you have the Frogner Manor Hut.
Right, you have to be at the bare facts of life. Everybody is like this. Whatever year it is.
Beautiful. There's the King's Guard.
White man,
Good place. Yeah, that's me. I'm just about to the end of my road. I don't know. It's like
And you have the old university buildings there on your right. If you like.
Well, we don't know what kind of band it is, but if you can read it, you got it.
Oh, it's the guard.
All ships are from approximately 850 to 900, so they are over 1,000 years old. They were used for ship burial, that's why they survived. They were dragged into a trench, storm, and then the ship, there was a burial chamber built over the ship. Some burial chambers were built on the ship, some were built
Oh, did I say September? No, it's October the 3rd.
Because there's so much to read about it, we don't have any time. Anyway, Captain Sparrow took the ship and he tried to go around Greenland. Once before, he, together with Nansen, Fridtjof Nansen, they crossed Greenland ice on skis already in 1888. They knew each other very well, they worked very well together. To do the expedition like this, when you are 2, 3, 5 men, 3 years in one ship, you have to know each other quite well and sort of cooperate very well. So they knew each other from how it looked during this. Over there behind me, you can see another ship, a little one. It's called Gioa. And this is the schooner which was built once upon a time in Hardanger region. We come from Skor and clear the northwest passage. Just his idea is the northwest passage. And his mother wanted him to be a doctor, so finally he went and started. And they were getting mad because he couldn't sleep without a radio and the rest couldn't sleep with it. And such a little thing, but finally one night the radio disappeared. And they dropped a new hit, and there was no word said about it. Very high tension.
Oh, okay. So you have to keep coming back here.
Yeah, yes.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Nice to meet you.
Thank you.
Oh.
Got it on film, too.
Yeah. What's the date today?
It is the 4th.
October 4th, and we're in Amsterdam.
Well, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Y buenas tardes, señoras y señores. Vais a explicar en français aussi? Muss ich es noch auf Deutsch erzählen? Non parlo italiano. Ay, ay, ay. So then I will explain it at first in English. Y después lo explico en español, mi español a manera holandesa. But it's first in English, as promised. I hope you can hear me in the back as well. Yes, perfect. Now, before we start, I would like to introduce us. And of course, I start with our driver. His name is Arich, and my name is Karen. And I would like to tell you something more about the plants garlic cheese. And it's time to continue to Poland now. Beautiful fishing bait. You should try them. You should try them, yes. Now comes the difficult part, because here our group will be split up into...
Get the canal in there.
Cows grazing along the canal.
So we are leaving Amsterdam now via Amsterdam North. Yeah. Este fue cambiado en el Palacio Real. 200,000 habitantes.
Making Gouda cheese.
But we're making cheese out of the cow's milk, goat's milk and sheep milk. Goat and sheep milk is always natural, it's only 200-300 liters a week. But from cow's milk it's more, 500 liters a day. And we make here. And we first warm the milk up till 28 degrees centigrade, and 28 is an important temperature for this liquid. It's called ready. It makes the milk thick like pudding within half an hour, so it's quite a strong liquid. But we also add a bacterial culture, which is a bit like yogurt, and then we need to start the whole process. Then we wait half an hour and we take 3 big knives, they go around very slowly. We can see that the curds and the whey are going to separate.